I found a $125 mystery computer on Facebook Marketplace and turned it into an over $360 profit. But the reason I bought it and the mistakes I made along the way are what actually matter. So I wasn't even trying to buy a PC. I just scroll through Marketplace all the time looking for underpriced PC stuff. And most of it's junk, but every once in a while something slips through. And this is one of those times. The listing title, double screen Dell computer. That's it. No specs. The listing had no details, just a $125 price tag, which by the way is exactly the kind of listing you want to click on. First two pictures, just monitors. Okay, cool, not exciting. Third picture, just a basic Dell tower. And this is where most people would scroll past. But this is when you slow down. Because I noticed a few things. This wasn't an Optiplex, it was a Precision. It had USB-C in the front, so it's newer. And there was a dedicated GPU in the back. And also there was a network card installed. But the real gold? The service tag. Quick tip, if you ever see a Dell, look for that tag. You can plug it into Dell's website and see exactly what it shipped with. So I looked it up, and this thing originally came with an i7 11th gen, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte NVMe, and an NVIDIA T600 for $125. At that moment, I knew that even if not everything worked, I was going to be ahead if I got it. So I messaged the seller, would you take $100 if you keep the monitors? She says someone else is interested, but if they don't respond, I'm next. Now I'm sweating a little because this is the kind of deal that disappears fast, and I could lose out for lowballing her. The next morning, she messages me. It's mine. Only problem, I work evenings. So I ask if we can meet on my dinner break, and I bump up my offer. I'll do $125 if you include the monitors. She agrees. And honestly, best sellers ever. They brought everything, the keyboard, the cables, all of it, and they met me at my job. So now I've got the whole setup for $125. I boot it up. Windows is activated. Everything works. At this point, I'm thinking, this is either a flip or this could be really interesting. Now here's where the strategy kicks in. I didn't actually need the monitors for this, so I upgraded my kid's Alienware PC that I bought back in October. See my last video. And mentally, I treat this as a $100 purchase. I'm going to bundle the monitor that I'm taking from my kid's setup into this new PC when I list it. So I'm in this for $100, well, technically $100.78, because the seller accidentally left her Bluetooth dongle plugged in, and I mailed it back to her. So yeah, I'm accounting for everything here. Next, I look at the weakest part of the system, the GPU. That T600 has got to go. I list it on eBay. It sells fast. After fees, I get $94. So I'm now into this PC for basically nothing, $6.78. Quick side note, this GPU took the most ridiculous shipping route I've ever seen. I shipped it from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma to Chicago. Simple, right? Nah. It went from Tulsa to Oklahoma City. So far, so good. Then to Indianapolis. Awesome, it's on its way. Then Las Vegas. Then New Jersey for some reason. Then back to Indianapolis, and finally to Chicago. I don't know what USPS was doing, but that thing went on a road trip. Anyway, this is where I almost messed up, because once you feel like you're basically in it for free, it's really easy to get sloppy with the upgrades. And I did. First mistake, power supply. The stock one was 300 watts, completely useless. I go to a local shop and I pay $68 for a 500 watt PSU. Could have gotten it cheaper online, and honestly, I should have gone for 600 watts. But I wanted to support a local business. But that decision limited everything that came next. Now I need a GPU. My options are tight. Now I'm power limited. Now I'm space limited because of the small case. And I wanted a budget under $150 for the GPU so I could increase my chance for profit. I find an RX 6600 for $120. And I try to be clever. I offer $110. Next morning, sold for $120. That one hurt. So instead, I grab an RTX 3050 for $155 after taxes and shipping. Not as good of a deal, but it fits my constraints. I threw everything together. New PSU, RTX 3050. I had an extra fan to add for airflow as intake. And I had a cheap RGB keyboard and mouse combo that I bought at a bin store for $7. Total investment now stands $236.78. Time to test it. Before upgrades, 3D Mark, $2,500. After upgrades, 3D Mark about $6,500. Here's a couple more comparisons. So yeah, massive improvement. Now it's actually a solid 1080p gaming machine. So I list it, $650. Did I expect $650? No. Would I take $450? Absolutely. And then marketplace chaos begins. Motorcycle trade? Xbox plus cash? PS5 bundle? No, no, no. Then I get a real offer, $575. We agree to meet, and he cancels the next day, says his transmission blew. Could be true, still annoying. I drop the price to $600. I get a $200 offer, I just reply no. Then finally, a serious buyer. No negotiation, just asks for a video of it starting up, and he sends his friend to meet me. Friend shows up, looks everything over, and right at the end he says, "Would you take $500? And this is important because a lot of people would cave right there. But I said no. He paid the full $600. So let's break it down. Bought it for $125. You add in another $111 in upgrades, and after I sold a few pieces, total amount I'm in for $236.78. I sold it for $600. Profit $363. And the crazy part, the entire deal came from a terrible listing that most people would have skipped. So here's the real lesson. The best deals don't look like deals. They look messy, they look incomplete, they look like someone didn't know what they had. That's where you win. And yeah, it might be a while before I find another one like this, but I'll be scrolling because they're out there.